There's some strange new activity when it comes to the whales, and it is revealing a lot about cryptocurrency, about Dogecoin, and where it's going into the future. Take a look. This chart right here shows the cumulative change in Bitcoins held by large investors, and you can see during that last run, by the way, this starts right here at the beginning of 2021, the end of 2020. At the beginning in January, we saw a decent amount of big whales buying in, a heck of a lot, to the point where it got all the way up to nearly 400,000 BTC was held by big whales with over $50 million in their account. So massive amounts of buying, massive amounts of holding. Then some of those whales decided to sell off, and that's part of the reason that we did see that crash that we saw, the major crash where Bitcoin went all the way down from around that $50,000-$60,000 area all the way down to around 30K. So a massive drop. Now though, it has come back a lot of the way. But here's where it gets kind of strange. You can see the whales right here are not catching up with what the price is doing. The price is at around 50,000 now. So you would expect, okay, well, we'll see approximately 300,000 BTC held by the top whales. Instead, it's only around 200,000 now. And that's even after a decent little jump there between those two lines in the graph. So it's about half as much as it was at the top of the last spike. And yet we are still seeing BTC holding pretty strong right here. This is actually a really positive sign. Why? Because last time the whales were actually able to cause the price to go down of all cryptocurrency. Dogecoin hit very hard by this as well. It fell a decent amount, a heck of a lot from what was happening with crypto altogether. But if the whales do not have control anymore, and if the people have control, which is what this chart is showing, then that strange whale activity means some very positive things for crypto altogether. And it means if you're holding on to Doge, you should be a little bit more confident in it than you were during the last spike. You should be a little bit more optimistic in the future than you were during the last spike. Now, it's bad if we don't see any whales at all, because that means institutions are not touching it. It's bad if we see too many whales. You want to be somewhere in the middle, and this right here is somewhere in the middle if I've ever seen it. So let's continue to monitor this. I will keep you up to date as much as I possibly can on the price of Bitcoin, the price of Dogecoin, what's happening with the whales. I'm keeping my finger on the pulse. This is what I do. This is my job every single day. I'm all into these stats, all into these numbers, and figuring it out so I can make the best show possible. So come on, press like if you appreciate the effort and you want to help these videos get out to more people, and subscribe with the notifications on if you're new to the channel. Stay up to date. Do not miss out. I'm Wallace. This is Final Stand. Check out the Patreon if you want some new content, and I will see you in the next video.